Same thing, we created the shared instance of the CVL manager, we created a database. So, okay, great. Let's use our database. First, we want to create a view, since the view is an index that we can query. So the nice thing is that we can then configure it to have whatever kind of sort we want. And this being a list application, we want to display the list items in reverse order by date so that the newest items are at the top. Couchbase Lite uses a mechanism called MapReduce to do querying, not instead of a formal language like SQL. It's a little bit weird to get used to, but it's actually considerably simpler than SQL. There's no language to learn. The MapReduce relies on a map function, which is a function that will get called on every document and will extract what things it wants to put into the index. For this map function, we are going to extract out the created app property from the document and then emit that as the key for our view. So let's kind of dive into what views are. So database, in addition to containing documents, also contains views. And the views are also named in case you have more than one of them. A view has a map function, which is just going to look at a document and decide how to index it. And the map function calls this function called emit with the key and the value. Emit just means add a key and value to the index with these items in it. So what you end up with is this index, which is persistent in the database, containing a bunch of key value pairs. The keys here are strings. They can be arbitrary JSON objects, which is useful if you might have numeric keys. Array keys are very useful for doing sort of primary, secondary key type of things. And in addition, every row also remembers what document it came from, which is really useful for being able to look through a query and get every document out.